Hi, good morning everyone. It's Taylor here with BreakOut Studios live online videos. We're getting ready to do some intermediate ballet 2 this morning. So I'll get some music playing. If you were here on Tuesday, you might have seen that we did not have music. My computer crashed on us. So we have music today. I have a different computer out. It's going to be working. You won't have to listen to the sound of my voice all of class. So we'll get some music playing, give yourself time to stretch, allow people time to enter the room. And we'll get going probably in about 3 minutes here. All right. No, go back. Hold on. Okay, so we'll start out with our usual warm-up. We'll start parallel facing our bar. And, oh yes, we start with our princes and plie. So we'll have, starting with our right foot, we'll have princes and a plie. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, circling the head around, 7, 8, ooh, little neck crack, that foot back for a calf stretch for a full 8 counts, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, back to parallel on 8. And then we'll go again starting with the left, 1, really stretching the ankles and the toe joints, 3 and 4, and circling the head around to the left. Send the other foot back for a calf stretch for 8 counts, 5, 6, 7, and then rotating up to first position. And then we have our demi and point rolling through the ankle, tendu, lower straight, push to point and in, tendu, open the hips and out and in, big port de bras and big reach up. We'll go to the left, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, out and lower and push, in, out, plie, da, da, reach and up. And then our port de bras will go all the way down and then reaching long to come up flat back, port de bras back, and twist out the spine. And then the other side all the way down, reaching long to come up flat back, port de bras back, and twist out the spine. And then let's take a little quad stretch. We'll do other side quad stretch. And then let's grab our knee, try to bring it up to our shoulder. We'll circle out the ankle a little bit, and then we'll grab the other one. Standing long and tall stretch on that supporting leg as you try to squeeze this knee and lift it to your opposite shoulder. And circle out the ankle. And then we'll finish. Yeah, so our prance is in plie, circling the head, calf stretch. Repeat that on the other side. And then we have our roll through, tendu straight, tendu plie, and a port de bras towards that direction. Repeat on the left. And then our stretches in parallel. Twist, stretch, back, twist, quad stretch, grab the knee, circle the ankle, grab the other knee, circle the ankle, whoosh, and we're done. Just to get the body moving, get it loose, get it warmed up. Here we go, facing our bar. And back to parallel, starting on the left. Circling the head around. And send the foot back, calf stretch. Same thing, make sure the lower abdominals are still engaged. And turning out to first position, we have demi. Lower straight, push to point, and in, and out, out of plie, point, and big port de bras reach, take up all the space, big reach up, and other side, demi, point, careful not to sink the ankle, tendu, lower straight, push to point, and in, and out, and push, and first big port de bras reach, and up, stretches in a parallel, forward diving down, and long flat back to reach out, lifting up out of the hips to go back, and twist out the spine. Other side, swan dive down, reaching long some pliés. So let's start in position right away just so we can open up the hips sooner rather than later. Have 2 demis and demi plie. And let's grand plie. 6 and 7 and 8. We'll port a bras side and away. 2 and 3. Weight over the balls of your feet as we go away. And 6 and 7. Tendu into first. 2 demis, stretch, demi, and stretch. We'll grand plie all the way down. And 7 and 8. Following your fingertips as you float port a bras down. 2 and 3 and 4. Lifting up out of your hips to port a bras back. And 6 and 7. Tendu fourth. Fourth, a little different port a bras. We'll have plie. Our arms come off the barn first. And stretch, plie, and rond to the other side. Plie, switch the arms, plie, and rond. And let's port a bras with the pointed toe towards that leg. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Port a bras back. And 6 and 7 to fifth. And then 2 demi pliés in fifth. And 3 and 4. Grand plie. 6 and 7 and 8. Let's take one more normal. Port a bras forward. 2, 3, 4. Up and over to go back. 6, 7, 8. And then let's take a tendu into first. Plie, releve, and we'll balance there in releve. So second and first position, pretty standard. 2 demis, grand plie, side and away. 2 demis, grand plie, forward and back. Fourth is our little different one. We have plie, second arabesque. We have opposite arm as our leg that's in front, so we're always twisting. Plie and twist, plie and rond. Plie, other arm twist, plie and rond. Fold over that pointed toe. 2, 3, and 4. And careful not to send the hips out. We want the toe doesn't move, the hips stay right over that standing leg as we go back. 6, 7, fifth. And then fifth, pretty standard, 2 demis and a grand plie, forward and back. And then we'll balance on releve in our first position. All right, here we go. So starting in a second position. And add 2 demis. Grand plie. And side and away. Take up all the space with these port a bras. Weight over the balls of your feet as you reach away. Tendu to first. 2 demis and a grand. Keeping the hips right underneath those shoulders. Grand plie. Forward and back, following the hand. Up and out of your hips to go back. Tendu to fourth. And plie, twist, plie, and rond. on to the other side. Here we go. Starting in a second position. Trying to lengthen as we do our pliés. Growing taller and stretch. Taller, stretch, and rotate. Grand plié. And put across side and away. We over the balls of the feet as we go away. Into first. 2 demis and a grand. And grand plie. Press those heels down as soon as we can and stretch. And forward. And reach back. Out to fourth. Here's our twist. Plie. Twist. Plie. And round. Plie. Twist. Plie. Round. Keep that front foot pointed and over that front foot. Straighten that standing leg as we go back. And fifth. 2 demis and a grand. Careful not to send those hips back in fifth. And grand plie. And forward and back. Tendu back to first. Plie, roll through. And stretch. Feel that balance. Pulling up out of your hips. And plie. Release and finish. Good. All right. Let's move on to a tendu from first. So we'll have 7 and 8. We tendu. We lower to fourth. We squeeze back to first. And 1 tendu straight. And 1 to a plie. Tendu side, lower in second, using our inner thighs to rotate and squeeze back to first. And 1 in first. And 1 in a plie. Tendu back and lower. My heel initiates that scooch forward. And 1 in first. 1 plie. Let's brush front, carry side, and lower, and flex, and lower, and point, and in, and in. And then let's take a parallel right away, and we'll go forward, and then stretch out, do what you need here. We'll roll up, and then we'll just finish there in first position. Yeah, so 1 and lower. My toes initiate going back. And 1 and straight. And 1 plie. Same thing side and back. Squeeze in. Down. Straight. 1 plie to the back. Lower. Squeeze in. 1 straight. 1 plie. We straighten to brush front. Carry side and lower. Stretch the calf and lower. And point and in. And then dive down. Yeah? All right, here we go. First position, really using the rotator muscles to rotate back in that first position. There it is, some Phantom of the Opera. And front, lower. to the other side. Here we go, first position. Front, forth, squeeze, rotate, in, out, lift, out, plie, to the side, lower, in, out, plie, to the back, lower, lift, in, out, plie. On your front, carry and lower, flex, lower, point and in, and swan dive down, stretch out, and soften your knees to roll up, and finishing it first. Good. All right, let's do a tendu from fifth now. So now we're gonna have some coupe changes here for our fifth position in tendu. Let me get to my, so we're gonna have, we have 3 tendus and a coupe change, front, side, back. So 1 and 2 and 3, coupe change, and side, and 2 and 3, coupe change, and back, and 2 and 3, coupe change, 1 tendu front, 1 tendu side, 1 tendu back to a plie, and stretch. And we'll repeat that from the back, and a 1 and 2 and 3, coupe change, and side, and 2 and 3, coupe change, and front, 2, 3, coupe change, 1 back, 1 side, 1 front, plie. Let's go right away up to susu, and we'll balance there in our susu with our arms in first. So for this combination, if you've seen this combination before, the 3 and a coupe change, feel free to add an arm for a little extra challenge. Front and 2 and 3, coupe change, side, 2, 3, coupe change, back, 2, 3, coupe change, 1 front, 1 side, 1 back. If the arm's too much or you just want to focus on the legs, just keep the arm to the side. Yeah, your choice. So 3 tendus, coupe change, 3 next direction, coupe change, 3 to the back, coupe change, 1 front, 1 side, back to a plie. And then we'll reverse all that and balance there in our susu. So for this coupe change, we're not really going for a position and down. It's more of how we peel the foot up and place it back down. So it's kind of like we're doing a changement on one leg. So it's not really about till I hit a nice coupe. Yeah, we'll get there later. Just about peeling it up and placing it back down like you're doing a changement jump. All right. Here we go. Arm to the side or using a port de bras. And so hopefully we felt a little bit more of an inner thigh action. Good. That music was a bit faster than I intended. I thought it was going to be a little slower than that, so we kind of had to speed things up, but let's keep that same tempo to the other side. So here we go. We're gonna do it twice through. Here we go, other side. And 3, 2, 3, coupe and change, and fifth, coupe and change, and back, coupe and change, one front, side, back, plie, back, coupe and change, and side, coupe and change, and front, coupe and change, one back, one side, let's repeat it, and front, coupe and change, and side, coupe and change, and back, coupe and change, front, side, back, plie, back, coupe and change, and side, coupe and change, and front, coupe and change, one back, one side, front, plie, Sue. Make sure we're not perching back, we're lifting up, lengthen that lower spine, ribs closed, shoulders over our hip bones, not the middle of our legs. Plie, and finish, good. All right, now that our inner thighs are all woken up, we're gonna repeat this combination in a dégagé. We're gonna take it slightly slower because now we're gonna have our inside leg changing the coupe. So now we gotta add the added difficulty of changing our weight as well. Yeah, it'll be a touch slower than what we just did. So a little bit more time to do the mental gymnastics in our head. So 1, 2, 3, inside leg, side, 2, 3, inside leg, back, 2, 3, inside leg, same front, side, back, plie. Back, 2, 3, inside leg, side, 2, 3, inside leg, front, 2, 3, inside leg, back, side, plie. And then we're just gonna do it once through, and now for the extra music, we're just gonna have 7 dégagés in first, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll do it again, option to add an arm, 5, 6, 7, cross, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, cross. Yeah, so 4 sets of 7, change, 7, change, 7, change, 7, change. Feel free to add an arm for any and all of those dégagés in first. Yeah, so now we're changing our weight. If that gets too complicated or too much, feel free to do the entendus where it's just the outside leg working the whole time. But if you want to add that inside leg, so now it's really important that we're not sitting back on our supporting leg. Now it's really apparent that we always need to close to a fifth with equal weight on both feet each time so that we're ready to change right away. If we're sitting back here, then when it's time to come to coupe, we have a long way to go to make that quick coupe change happen. So making sure that we're always pulling up and standing on a true fifth each side so we're ready to change at any moment. Yeah. All right, here we go. So just one set through and then our dégagés in first. And the music will be a touch slower. Here we go. 7, 8. 1, 2, inside leg. Side, 2, fifth, inside leg. Back, 2, 3, inside leg. 1, front, 1, side, back. Plie. Again, from the back. 2, 3, inside leg. Side, 2, 3, inside right, nice. Good, let's go around to the other side. Oh, I forget I had something to say. But still, now we're doing the inside leg, the same mentality. We're not trying to hit a beautiful coupe. I mean, hopefully we go through one, but we're not hitting a position. It's more about how we pick up and place that foot back down nicely. Going through heel, ball, toe, and toe, ball, heel as we place it down. All right, here we go. Other side. To some leg swings. I forgot to say a balance. So let's all just face the bar and let's do a releve. And first, we're gonna balance coupe onto the back and then switch and balance coupe on the other side. I forgot to give a little balance after that, I realized. So let's all take plie, releve, and now put your weight over to your right leg and coupe back. Make sure we're rotating through the hip sockets here. Our weight is pulled up and forward, pulling up on that supporting hip. And let's switch to the other side. And feel that balance, squeeze that supporting glute, pulling up on that standing hip. Arms in first, but our elbows are lifted so we're not sagging in the back. And back to first. Plie, release it out, and finish. Good. All right, now we already did a ton of BreakoutStudios in first, so let's do some leg swings. Yeah, we'll have 16 leg swings to the right, 16 leg swings to the left, 8, or I should say 7 and close, 7 leg swings, and close. And then we'll move on to some rondes. Yeah, so 16 you can do, try to squeeze all 16 in there and rush around to the other side. Or I like to do 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, plie on 13, brush with straight leg, 13, susu 14, turn around 15, developing that leg back, 16, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, 14, 15, 16, without falling over like that. All right, here we go, some leg swings. Don't go yet. Let me see if this music is. Yeah, here we go. So kind of on that down beat, we'll do our leg swings. All right, here we go. Make it a little louder. And 11, is across. I should have been saying up, but anyways, hopefully we got our leg swings in there. All right, now let's move on to some rond de jambes. So this combination starts out with 2 passes. You're welcome to take them on releve if that feels good to you, or you can leave them on flat. I'll show them on releve, but know that with flat we can still get that great benefit of the nice passe and utilizing the upper body. So we have plie passe and fifth, plie passe, reverse the port de bras, fifth, plie, allonge, and run. 4 more, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Let's brush front, passe, extend side, and fifth. Plie, right on in because we gotta be up on that passe by 1. So 1 and 2, drawing a line up the leg, back, down, plie, and run, and 7, and 8. 4 more, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Plie back, passe, pull this under, and side, and fifth. And let's circular port de bras around. 5, 6, 7, inside leg lunge, reverse that circle, 7, 8. And then port de bras back with no weight on that back toe. Lift to arabesque, penché if you feel like it. Come back up, square off to plie on 2 feet. Whoosh. And now we'll balance there in our passe. Yeah? So, 2 passes and reversing the port de bras. Plie, allonge, and run. 4 more, and 2, and 3, and 4. Brush front, knee lifts back, extend side, and fifth. And up, and plie, and up, and plie. And we'll take it off from the back. And then we have our circular port de bras. Reverse the circular port de bras. Back, penché, plie, passe. And then we'll balance there. So really going through a nice first position with all of these rond de jambes and making sure that we're still getting all the way around, front and back. But we don't want to see, with a lot of my kids, I'm noticing that in an effort to do that, they're starting to overcross, which causes their hips to move around, and now they're leading with the top of their leg instead of the inside of their leg. So when we go to a rond jump, if I were to break it down in slow motion, we're acting like we're going to a tendu front, but as soon as our toes point, it's already going around. So we never actually hit a tendu and around. We teach that when we're first learning rond de jambes, but as we kind of get more advanced with it, we never actually hit this position. We go here, and now our arch pushes to meet our toe around. So that kind of helps us really utilize the inside of our legs instead of the top of our legs in our hip action. And the same thing to the back too. We initiate with the toes, and as soon as the tips of my toes point, whoosh, I'm already pushing that rotation around for my rond de jambe. So something to kind of advance your rond de jambes a little bit. All right, here we go. 2 plie passes. Oh wait, I didn't want that one. Hold on, I wanted, no, that one's good. Okay, here we go. 7, 8, plie, up, down, up, down, and front, allonge, and run, and toes. 4 more, around, 3, 4, brush front, passe, back toe, quarter rod back. No weight on that back toe. Our back leg lifts, arabesque. Our upper body resists down to that planche. And come up. Square off, plie on 2 feet. And passe, balance. Feel that rotation, that passe, pulling up on that standing hip. And close, plie, and finish. Good. Nice. All right, we'll go on to the other side. Something I've been noticing with myself, especially today, but as I've been doing my own classes on my own, it's a tendency for people, I'm noticing it myself, that my shoulder kind of hikes up on the arm that's on the bar, the hand that's on the bar. So not only does that mean that I'm probably gripping the bar, but it's also not doing any effect for how I'm supporting myself. So really make sure, not only do we not want to grip the bar, but make sure that the shoulder isn't kind of hiked up. We always talk about our elbows lifted, which is great, but our arm on the bar, we actually want this elbow to be down and dropped and to feel our shoulder blades working and engaged and not this. We don't want the top of our shoulder engaged. We want the strong supportive muscles back here to be engaged. So kind of check that. Make sure that the elbow is down on the arm that's on the bar and not hiked up here. Yeah. So just check that there's a light grip, but elbow down. Kind of like if you were to take someone's hand, if you had a partner, you wouldn't grab their hand like this. You would place it and your elbow would be down. So same thing at the bar as well. All right, other side. Little reminder for myself too. Here we go. 7 and 8, plie up, down, up, down, plie, and reach, and 7, and toes around, 4 more. How's your hand at the bar? Plie front, passe, extend side. How's your hand at the bar? Plie up, down, up, down, plie, allongé, and back, and 8, 4 more. Plie back, extend side, and 5th circular port de bras. Take all 8 counts, every corner of the room. Inside leg lunge, reverse that circle. Tendu, port de bras back. And the leg lifts, upper body resists, look past those fingertips, not looking down, looking out. And plie, square off, passe, and pulling up on that standing hip, not perching back, and close, plie, and we'll finish. Good, all right. And then I wonder why I'm always so tense up here. It's probably because this is happening. So let's take a little fondue and round jump en l'air. We'll have, and this combination is a good one if you want the leg high, if you want it low, releve, flat. I'm going to show it flat and low, but no, you're welcome to take it up to 90. I wouldn't take it higher than 90 because we're doing round jump en l'air, but you're welcome to take it to 90 and on releve for any and all of this as well. So we have fondue to the front, plie, carry to the side. Fondue to the side, plie, reach and rotate to the back. Fondue to the back. Brush. Now you can probably take it to 90 unless you want a low round jump en l'air. Brush and side and single, and fit. Let me go from the back. Fondue, and back, plie, rotate side, fondue, and side, plie, heel around, fondue, and front, and brush, rotate and drop, and 1, and 2, and a 3. Let's go right around to the other side. Oh man, we'll be tired at the end, but it'll be good. Yeah, so make sure for all these run and rotate to the next direction that we're reaching energy through the tips of our toes, but not at the expense of pulling ourselves off our standing hip. So both our working leg and our supporting side are working and rotating equally. So as soon as I start rotating my working leg, my supporting side is also rotating to keep my hip over my big toe the entire time, which becomes a little bit more difficult from the back. That one's a hard one. All right, here we go. This should be long enough to do it both sides, but if not, then we'll quickly restart. So here we go. From the back. Feel that one tomorrow. All right, good, nice. So let's do a little frappe now. We're gonna do a little, no, we're done with fondues. So we're gonna do a little beat action here for our frappes. What is happening? Oh dear. My hair's falling out. Okay, so we're gonna have 5, 6, tendu, 7, 8. Back, front, to the front. And hold. Feet side and stretch. 4, nice and easy, to the front. And 4, and 4. Frappes to the side and out. We reverse all that. Beat, beat, back, and hold. Beat, beat, side, and hold. Beat, beat to a point, and hold. Beat, beat, point, and up, and 4. Frappes to the back, 4 frappes to the side. And then let's balance in an attitude, a challenging balance here. We're gonna have fondue, and I like to angle myself not facing the bar, but not directly perpendicular, a little bit on the diagonal for this balance to remind myself to keep my weight forward. Sometimes when we're facing perpendicular, we can kind of get back a little bit. So we're gonna angle in just a diagonal, fondue, passe. Now my passe knee and my supporting side are gonna spiral lifting to attitude, and we'll balance here. We'll extend a allongé and plie and finish there. So the attitude balance is hard. Only lift that back leg as high as we can, but don't let the knee drop below the toe. Yeah, so it doesn't matter how high it is. We want to keep the supporting side up. We can drop our hips a little bit, that's fine, but not at the expense of dropping one side more than the other. So lift it as high as you can, keep this intact and our knee over or in line with our toe. We don't want to have this happening, yeah? So one more time with these beats, we have, and our foot stays pointed for those beats. Back, front, point, hold, hold. Front, back, point, hold, hold. Front, back, point, hold, hold. Back, front, point, and off the floor. 4 frappes to the front, and 4 frappes to the side. Hold, now reverse that. So we start front, back to a point and a plie. Dun, dun, side. Dun, dun, front. Dun, dun, side. 4 frappes to the back, 4 to the side. Fondue, passe, spiral, balance, lift, and we'll finish there. All right, here we go. All right, and I think if I remember this right, the intro's pretty quick, so just be ready to go. Here we go, and 7, 8, and front, hold, and to the side, hold, and to the back, and the side, up, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, side, 2, 3, 4, beat, beat, back, beat, beat, side, beat, beat, front, beat, beat, side, lift, back, 3, 4, side, 2, 3, 4, fondue, passe, spiral to attitude, lifting up on that supporting shoulder, extend your best allongé, and plie, and finish. Good. All right, whew, kind of a quick intro. Let's go around to the other side. Here we go. 6, 7, 8, front. Beat, beat, side. Beat, beat, back. Beat, beat, side. Lift, and 4. Frappes. And side. Beat, beat, back. Beat, beat, side. Beat, beat, front. Beat, beat, side. Up and back. And side. And fondue. Passe. Attitude. Feel that balance. Holding up on that standing side, spiraling the opposite shoulder back. Lift, plie, and finish. Good. All right. Last thing at our bar, we'll finish off with some grand battements. Okay, we'll have 2 to the front, 1 and fit, and 1 and fit, and 1 and brush, tendu, and fit, to the back, fifth and grand battement, back, brush, front, tendu, place it, and fifth, and side, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, tendu, plie, passe. Let's go to releve. I'm sorry. Tendu, plie, and second passe releve. Hold, su, 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 to new other side. So 1 and 2, 3, brush back and place it, fit. 2 grand battements to the back, and 1 brush front, tendu, 4 side, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 plie, passe, su, su, and other side. Yeah. All right, here we go. Our very last thing at the bar. What time am I starting at? Okay, there we go. Remembering that a grand battement is not a leg lift, but we're using the momentum of brushing to go down and up. All right, here we go, some dancing queen. And shoulder too. It's like way up here. All right, we're done with the bar. We're gonna come center. So take like a minute, get water if you need to. Take whatever bar apparatus you're using away, clear space. We'll do one little movie thing in center, and then we will stretch it out and finish off for the day. So let me remember what I did. This one. So let's start in the back corner off to the left side of your room so we can stand on our left leg. It's so hard to say the opposite leg that I'm like using or being, so I'm standing on my right leg, but I'm mirroring you, so I'm like, all right, stand on your left leg. So anyways, we'll stand on our left leg because we're going to start to the right. We start off with tombe, pas de bourrée, failli. We step to arabesque and, hold on, let me count out. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Plie, brush front, fall tombe. And we port de bras all the way around. 5, 6. We're going to push to our back leg and fit. And then we go to the other side. I'm going to scooch over so I can stay in frame. Tombe, pas de bourrée, failli, arabesque, hold, plie, brush to the front, tombe, fall, and circular port de bras all the way around, push, and fit. Well, just to conserve space, I'd like to do it 4 times, so right, left. I'll stop the music and give everyone time to kind of scooch back or get back to a good place so we can go right and left again. But we'll just like right away really fast, yeah? So one more time. Tombe, pas de bourrée, failli, arabesque, and hold, plie, brush to the front, and fall, and around. 2, 3, 4, 5. Your weight over your back leg, and fit. Tombe, pas de bourrée, failli, arabesque, and hold, plie. We're gonna brush and get our hips off to fall. Yeah, so it's really a true tombe. And circular port de bras all the way around. Push back to your supporting leg and close fifth. If you're really feeling confident with your balance here in center, you're welcome to make that fall or that brush to the front on releve. So we can have brush releve and then fall, but we can still get that same falling feeling if we stay on flat as well. So whatever you're feeling is best for you. Let's mark this with the music. We'll just mark it and hear it right and left, and then we'll go for it 4 times through. All right, here we go. And between, after we push back and close fifth, we kind of have like a little slow count before we start. So if you need to kind of reposition yourself before we go to the left, that's cool too. All right, so now for this one, we're really seeing how much we want to start with our hips on our balance, so over our legs, and we're going to brush our hips over our legs, and then we take our hips and place them off to have that nice fall, very balancing-esque. All right, here we go. 6, 7, 8, tombe, pas de break, arabesque, hold it, plie, brush, front and fall, and circular port de bras. And here, lift and fifth to the left, tombe, pas de break, arabesque. One more set and tombe, up, fighting, arabesque, squared off, plie, brush and fall, and circle from every corner of the room, and push, fifth to the left, tombe, pas de break, fighting, arabesque, plie, brush, and fall, and circular port de bras. Push to point, and fifth, and finish. Good. All right, nice. Well, we already got pretty much a big, we already got with that circular port de bras. But let's just take one more stretch. If you have kind of a chair or a wall near you, I'm just going to grab out this bar again. It's close by. We're just going to take a little standing figure 4 stretch. So just anything to kind of balance yourself. Well, let's just stand here facing the chair, wall, countertop, bar. And let's take our foot, bring it over your opposite knee. And now like you're sitting back into a chair, just send your hips back and bring that chest down towards that shin and hold it there. I'm going to turn on some music now that we have music today. So hold that figure 4 stretch, really sending those hips back. And now take that same foot and let's bring it to a quad stretch. If you feel on your back, you can get a deeper stretch by grabbing your foot with both hands and really pulling it towards your glute and pulling your tummies up in opposition here. And now send that same foot back for a calf stretch. And now taking your same arm as your leg that's back for a calf stretch, let's bring it up Leave your hands here. I like to put them on my shins to open up my knees, but do whatever you need. And let's move our shoulders. So switching this way and just keep rotating. And place your hands down the floor. Turn your toes in. Send your hips up. Soften the knees. Roll up through the spine when we're ready to tight. Roll the shoulders back. And bring your feet to first. And now feel your second and third metatarsal glue down into the floor. Our kneecaps pulled up and lifted. Send your tailbone heavy down to the floor. So send our lower abdominals up like we're zipping up a zipper. Our ribs are closed in and over. Our sternum and chest is open. Relax the shoulders down. Release any tension in the neck. Let the earlobes and the jaw hang heavy. Take one big deep breath in and release it out. All right, we made it. And we had music today. Oh man, after Tuesday, music just seems like such a wonderful thing to have. Well, thank you for joining me on this Thursday. Have a nice rest of your week and weekend. Polar and I are gonna go out for our now walk. Very excited. He's been waiting patiently. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye, everyone.